It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Strong running inside the 30. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Wizards get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. His first throw is an interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Thunderbirds get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
He's got it inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 37 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in, touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Looking for a target. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained in a play like that, but go for a big gain.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man. Bowers has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts the power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing off the play fake here. Hauled in left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give them a 1st down. Watson, quick pass wide. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. There's a give up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They put a receiver in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. It's picked up by the defense.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
They give for the first time to Rachaad White. And they had that one contained right at the line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from Oakland. The Thunderbirds looking down a very long field. Man in motion headed right. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one finds Xavier Worthy. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This might be a free play for him. Complete here to Bowers. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running it after the penalty. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Flush down out to his left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Richardson on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds push the lead to 20. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll keep it on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Motioning Watson left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing it again here. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Wizards cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On target to Worthy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Rush coming for Richardson. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. Down the left sideline he goes. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10, it's a give to White. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Shakes himself. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have. And convert the next time around.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll give him a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Only one frame remains before we... Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Wizards now within 1 score in the 4th. Reichert on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Gets this to McConkey. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds double their lead to 14. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Thunderbirds stretch their lead to 21. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's intercepted near the sideline. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Thunderbirds get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainers out to look at him now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's Coffey on the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Out of the gun, White. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Thunderbirds can rest easy with a 3-score lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's White again. He breaks the tackle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Pushing for the end zone. It lost the football. It's not loose. And it's picked up by the defense.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And he's in. Touchdown. The Wizards get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Starting from the 5. More room past the 50. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Thunderbirds making a 3-score game in the 4th. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields the hard squib kick. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Chased out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl.